Hi, I'm Mama Turby, aka Molly Pitcher, retired Derby player extraordinaire, and I'm here today with CurVicious, number 69. We'll talk more about that later. You go by CurVicious, but what is your first name?
Candace.
Do you like to go by CurVicious or do you like to go by Candace?
I usually go by CurV or Candy.
All right, so for today we're going to call her CurV, as you can see why. CurV, how long have you been involved with Chemical City Derby Girls?
I started boot camp about 4.5 years ago.
All right.
And ever since then, I haven't left. I started boot camp and then skated one bout before Mitten Kitten, which is the huge playoff that we used to have that's no longer going on, but one game, one Mitten Kitten, then I was president.
Okay.
So, president since then.
So they got you locked in.
They locked me in.
So how many games or bouts and scrimmages have you participated in, whether you've been playing or possibly NSOing, and then maybe explain what NSOing is?
I would say probably by now approximately 25-ish bouts that I've skated in and participated in as mostly skater, a few NSOs, and NSO is non-skating official, which is anyone that's helping out that's not on skates, from keeping score, running the penalty box for us, keeping track of all the penalties in the center, even timing the jams, and a jam is that 2-minute section where we're skating. So that's pretty much it with NSOs, and as a skater I prefer blocking, mostly blocking. I've been to pivot a couple times, not super fond of that. Usually a brace, which is my favorite spot.
How do you feel about jamming?
I jam typically one jam per bout.
So you mentioned you came in as president and you serve on the board. Can you talk a little bit about the structure of Chemical City Derby Girls and how the organization is run? Because it's run by the teammates, right? Like all volunteers?
Yeah, everything is volunteer with us, from president on down to each skater. We have a vice president, a treasurer, a secretary, and everyone else is participating in some way other than just as a skater. We have different fundraising committees and merchandising, and I mean, you name it, there's a committee for it. Everybody is required to be on some type of a committee. That's what keeps the team going. And we don't have any outside people that we pay to do it. Even our coach is a player, and she's fantastic.
That's awesome. And so when you guys were coming back off of COVID, you had your core group, but what did you do to kind of get new teammates to kind of revive the team?
Honestly, we went to open skates and kind of, hey, you're a good skater. Why don't you come on and join us?
So if you're watching this and you attend open skates,
be warned.
They're looking for fresh meat always.
Always looking for fresh meat. I know our Emma 16, who is fantastic. We saw it at open skate over the Christmas break, I think, during COVID. And we met one girl when we were out trail skating that doesn't skate with us anymore, but she joined us for a little bit. So really anybody around, a lot of word of mouth, friends and family, I should say, anybody. As long as you're over 18 and you can wear skates, you can come out and skate with us.
And you guys have been back active for well over a year now, do you think, kind of officially able to be participating in games and scrimmages, and you're getting ready to kick off a full season?
This will be our first full season since COVID, yeah, so I'm super excited about that. We'll be leading off with our Mardi Gras Massacre on the 18th of February, followed by our kind of our rival team, Lakeshore. They're our go-to that we're always like, if we can beat them, that's the goal. So we're really hoping this year.
And that's March 11th?
I believe so.
And both of those games are actually held here at the Roll Arena, and you can get tickets online at rollarena.net. So if you're interested in looking for some live derby action, make sure you come out, especially for Mardi Gras Massacre. Explain a little bit about Mardi Gras Massacre and how that is a little bit different from a normal game.
Well, Mardi Gras Massacre is a mixed scrimmage, so we have skaters coming from all over Michigan. I don't believe we have any coming outside of Michigan this year. In the years past, we've had some Ohio skaters and some Indiana skaters, I believe. And it's a mixed scrimmage, so there's players on every level that we mix together, and we try to divvy it up so that it's an even match. our team is on both sides, so it's not swayed either way, that way either. And it's just a really great time, and it's our season opener, so it's something to give our fans something to look forward to, so they can cheer for their favorite player. And not everybody's cheering for us, so everybody's kind of split. So there's that division where, oh, I'm green this year, so go green. But you know, everybody gets to choose and cheer for somebody different.
And it's Mardi Gras themed because it's the Saturday before Mardi Gras. Explain the theme and the names of the teams.
Well, Mardi Gras Massacre, yeah, like you said, it's the week before Mardi Gras, so we have that theme. We have the Mardi Gras mask as our logo this year, and the teams are the Queen Cakes, so little play on words there, and then the Punch Keys, so also another little play on words of the fun Mardi Gras themed things that we like to do.
And when you come to a game here at the Roll Arena, you actually get to sit right out on the floor and be right up close with the action. The wheelhouse is open. You can go get a drink and bring it over here. But all right, well, I think that pretty much wraps it up. I want to thank you for joining us for our little talk with CurV. And you can look for her out on the floor on February 18th. The doors open at 5:30 and the game starts at 6 o'clock.
Thanks, Sarah.
You're welcome.
I'd like to thank all the little people that helped me get to this place right now. And by little, I mean like every other person on the team, because I'm kind of a big deal.
Okay.
Since I got the MVP.